So it's obvious now that Bernie Sanders has come out and officially endorsed Hillary Clinton, which frankly we already knew that he was going to do. Of course, all the Bernie bros are mad, all the First Worldists are mad because they really thought he was gonna really stick it to the system, stick to his guns, and run for president no matter what. This is a political revolution. Angry local man yells at cloud. This was going to be it. This was when things were really going to change. Like when they were really going to change with Obama. And now, complete 180. I am the man who represents the people and not the corporations. Turns around and supports the person who supports the corporations. I mean, do we really have to be, people really have to be told at this point that bourgeois democracy is democracy for the bourgeoisie and not the regular average person? I mean, how many of us saw this coming from a mile away? Or like, a year away? I don't, it's almost unfathomable to me that people are so like shocked and outraged by this. What did you really think was going to happen? Did you really think it was going to be real this time? It's the same people who thought Obama was going to really bring any change. And of course he absolutely didn't. So you know what, I don't even want to hear these people whining about Bernie Sanders selling out. This is what he was from the beginning. He's a bourgeois politician. He never was a socialist. This like democratic socialism is complete and utter bullshit. It's just social democracy. It was all made up. And this goes into a whole thing of what I was saying about First Worldists and how easily they will sell out to imperialism. They will sell out to the system. A lot of groups ran around saying, Marxist groups actually went around saying, oh, look, see, socialism is no longer a dirty word. You know, now we can start really discussing it. The only reason socialism is not a dirty word is because it's basically been redefined to mean liberalism. When you consider that basically capitalism with some nice social democratic benefits is being is basically what's being described as socialism, then you can kind of understand why it's not really a dirty word anymore, because they've completely redefined it to mean something else. Okay? So that really should be obvious. I mean, look at all the people who jumped on the Bernie Sanders bandwagon who claim to be Marxists. Well, we're going to get our $15 an hour. Okay, now, if you're at the point where a mainstream Democratic presidential hopeful is offering something like $15 an hour, and then you turn around and say that's part of your struggle, what makes you think you're going to win people over to your side? I mean, who are people really going to vote for? I mean, you get all the civil liberties that comes with, you know, with the whole trans issue and everything else. Who are they going to go to? The mainstream Democratic Party, where all they have to do is vote, or this fringe group on the internet who claims to be revolutionaries and they're going to theoretically ask you to die in a revolution. Now, if you're both aiming for the same thing, like gender identity rights and $15 an hour minimum wage, who do you think people are really going to go for? And again, this really just demonstrates more of the complete weakness of First Worldist ideology, and the fact that they don't even see this. So, in the end, Bernie Sanders is a sellout. I would say he's not a sellout, because that's what he always was from the beginning. People just didn't want to acknowledge it. Bernie didn't betray you. Bernie did exactly what he was going to do from the beginning. He's a bourgeois politician. This is what he is. You know, wake up, get over it. Bourgeois parliamentarianism doesn't work. This is why you have to do revolution if you want any change. Thank you for watching. Won't you go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media. And if you want, you can head over to my Patreon page and show your support. Or you could head over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.